Hey yo, what's goody all my beautiful people out there in the tube of the U? It's your boy J-Nuck over here at Hookah, and today I got a brand new hookah review for all of you. Hey. Alright, so what's goody everybody? You all know what we're reviewing today from the title of the video. We are reviewing the Gilani King Hookah. This is going to be a beautiful all-glass hookah that's just amazing. It's got some really cool features about it, and I'm about to tell you all about it today. So before we get into anything, I just want to thank the good folks over at Gilani Hookah for sending this out to me. It's just a beautiful piece, and it's even more beautiful to smoke out of. I've smoked out of this quite a few times and I've enjoyed it. I will say that there are quite a few glass hookahs that when you smoke them, it's going to be like an airy experience. But with this Gilani King, I didn't really get that, and I was surprised. I was expecting it, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but this is going to smoke closer to like a traditional hookah versus a glass piece. So that's really interesting and really cool, and we'll get more into that later, but let's go ahead and get into some of the specs of this. So this hookah is going to measure out at about 1 foot 7 inches, just the hookah itself from top to bottom. When you put it in the stand, the acrylic stand that it comes with, it measures it out to about 2 feet, so it adds on about 3 extra inches. You got 2 ports, multifunctional ports. You could either make this a 2-hose hookah, or you could do it a 1 hose and you have a purge valve, glass purge valve. It's very typical of your, normal glass hookahs. You see this type of valve a lot. Works excellent, purges fine. So there's that. I want to talk about the down stem now. There's going to be a built-in diffuser, if you can see that right there. Nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy. It just, I like to use diffusers just because when I use coals, it doesn't, really shake everything up. You know what I mean? Versus when you don't use a diffuser. Now, this does come with a glass funnel bowl. It's a typical glass funnel bowl that most glass hookahs come with. It is a male style bowl, so it just comes right in there. It doesn't go over it. Like I said, it's very typical for glass hookahs to come with funnel bowls like that. I've seen that with many of the other glass hookahs I've got. It's nothing special, but it does get the job done. It works. It does work with the Lotus if you're a Lotus user. But I think the best way to go about it is to get an adapter. You can get these anywhere really, but they just fit right into your down stem, and now you could use female bowls and place them on top. So if you have an Alien bowl, Harmony bowl, Goodfella bowl, Bambino bowl, any type of bowl that your favorite bowl that you want to use, now you can use it on here. You just need to add a grommet, or if it's glass, then you could just, go to town, go to work. Now next, I want to talk about the hose that the Gilani King comes with. This is the standard Gilani hose. It's just your run-of-the-mill silicone black hose, nothing special. You have a glass tip. This is the actual glass tip. It has Gilani written on there. I don't know if you can really see that well, but I've smoked out of this, and it's a good hose. It's nothing crazy. It's not that restricted. It actually works well with the Gilani, being that, it's glass. Everything is just smoother, a little more wide open. So this is definitely doable. But if you don't want to use this hose, you're not a fan of hoses like that, you can choose with the King, at least. I don't know about the rest of their hookahs, but with the King hookah, you can opt out to get a D-hose. So today I will be smoking with my D-hose, and I'm using a different glass tip on there, but this is basically the D-hose. And yeah, you won't get that hose, but you will get a version of a D-hose. I think it's gonna be the 2.0, and we're gonna find out how well it's gonna work with the King hookah. So I've never smoked out of the King hookah with the D-hose. I've only used their stock hose just because, I wanted to see how it performed, and it performed well. The stand is going to be an acrylic stand, very beautiful piece, kind of delicate. So, be careful with it. Handle it with care like you would your hookah. But, I mean, it's definitely durable. It's going to stand up to holding your hookah, so that's good. But it's going to be a 6-piece set. It comes in 6 different pieces, but This is how it looks fully assembled. Like I said, it adds about another 3 inches onto the hookah, so it gives you about 2 feet worth of space to work with. And it's cool because the hookah doesn't go all the way down here, so you can fit an LED light down there. Now, I don't have the Gilani LED light, but they do offer one. It's about $8.95. It does come with a remote control, and it is submergible. It's an LED light that's waterproof. How cool is that? And it has a remote, so that's very dope. But I do want to say, I can't remember if I mentioned or not, this stand is going to be an acrylic stand. It is available in clear or white, and I happen to have the white one. The reason why I really like the white one is because when you do have the LED light on and it's dark, the color really pops off this stand. It just really helps it stand out, and it looks amazing. Four cups, baby. Eyeballed it. Bam! Alright, so I know this is some really weird lighting, but I wanted to give you a chance to see the King Hookah and all its glory with the LED light going. So, yeah, here goes nothing. Let's go ahead and take our first hit. Now, I just put this on, I just got this going. It's probably been going about a good 5 minutes. That's it, nothing crazy. I just wanted to get this on there instantly and get going because I'm excited to smoke out of it. But as I described, it's going to hit like a glass hookah, but not quite as airy. It's a lot more closer to a traditional hookah than your typical glass hookah. And it's crazy, I'm not quite sure how that is or why that is, but it still offers the same great quality of having like really defined flavors. Like it's almost like smoking in HD. It's like a fun way to put it, because the flavors I feel like are more defined when you smoke out of an all glass hookah. I think that's what it offers. It offers a more smoother type of session, and that's what you could come to expect with the Gilani. But out of all the glass hookahs I've smoked, this has definitely been the least airy for sure. It feels more traditional, and I don't know how they do that, but good job, Gilani. So like I mentioned, there's gonna be an ice chamber, right? And I just threw a bunch of plastic ice cubes that I have. I use them for only hookah, but I'll give you a quick shot of that. That's what we got right there. So in case you were wondering what that was, but that is definitely going to be, but that's definitely gonna be the ice chamber. So you could put ice cubes in there, or you could do like I did and use the plastic ice cubes. I'm not sure how much of a difference it makes, to be honest, because I'm smoking FML anyway right now. So regardless of whether I had those in there or not, my lungs were gonna be freezing cold. But I do want to say that this hookah, all the pieces and everything, including the stand, is all made in the USA. So I know a lot of people, when it comes to glass hookahs, they're really skeptical and they wonder, like, okay, what was manufactured overseas versus was this made in the USA? So from what I've been told, this is all 100% manufactured in the USA, so that's definitely cool. A couple of things to note, social media wise, if you want to go check out Gilani Hookah, go to www.gilanihookah.com, or you can catch them on Instagram. Just search Gilani Hookah, and I'll have all the links down below in the description. So go ahead and definitely check them out and see what else they got on their site and see what you like. For you guys, what Gilani decided to do is everybody that supports me and goes on over to gilanihookah.com, we're gonna give you $60 off your hookah. Just type in discount code JNUC60, and I'll have that somewhere here on the screen. But just type that in, and we'll knock off 60 bucks for you. Now the King Hookah alone, I believe with the stand and the standard hose, I'm not sure if you could just swap out the D hose or not with no charge. I'm not 100% sure on that. But what you saw here, what you saw me review today, besides the LED light, runs about $300. That's pretty much all there is to it. So I'm just gonna finish my session. I hope you all enjoyed it, and maybe I'll include some pictures here while I'm smoking. And yeah, check out the King Hookah by Gilani. Thanks, Gilani.